Good afternoon, Randomizer fans, and welcome to Final Fantasy Randomizer Winter Tournament Chaos's Winter Carnival. My name is Lord Fizzlebeef. Joined with me in the booth today is Forsaken Sadness. How's it going, Forsaken?
Oh God, I almost broke you of it. I'm doing well, Fizzle. How are you today?
I've got a pile of cookies in front of me that's going to serve as lunch. And I've got a race in front of me that's going to serve as entertainment. We got Phoenix29 versus Ravioli. They opted for 4 forced, but keeping a guaranteed force melee and a guaranteed forced mage. The randomizer said, heck, you want 1 mage, here's 2 more. We got fighter white, double black. What do you think of that party?
Well, I was looking at the blur string for these, and it's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, the white mage, good enough, except for no wall, and at the last 2 races I've seen, wall is a game changer in these flag sets.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, black mage looks fine. Should do them fairly well, assuming they can get it. Well, find all their spells at a low enough cost and level.
Mm-hmm.
And fighter, he's got a negative 10 hit percent, but that should be cleared up fairly early in the game. So as long as they get strong magic support in the beginning, they should be all right.
Mm-hmm. So, we do have a couple, what I would say, interesting blur things. A white mage starting with exit is always great, especially for like early ice and marsh dives. The black mage starting with 800 gold, when we've got 2 of those, like even with 3 mages, we're not going to have any problem affording level 1 and 2 magic out of the gate.
That is true.
And for those of you of the meme variety, we got fighters with improved cat claw. Let's go.
Do you think they're actually going to get cat claws?
That's a later problem. We just need to find the shop that it's at, come back with 60 grand or whatever, and we'll have out-of-the-box memes and enjoyment for all. Gate is about to drop on our runners any second now. A 3, 2, 1, go.
You're close.
Now that almost worked.
We got a counter that popped up. So I've been talking to everybody here in all my races, and based on what we find usually in the beginning, what is your likelihood of thinking you have to take care of ice right away? Like, do you put that off all the way to the end till you have no obvious choice but to go there, or do you risk it early?
It's a case of what I have to do battle with. So the minimum requirement is I want 2 different AoEs on 2 different levels. I want to be able to use my level 1 and 2 magic to its utmost, and I really want a Warborn exit or both. Starting off in white magic, what do we got? We got heal 3, we got invis 2. Starting off in black magic, what do we got?
Light, zap, ice, and slow.
Lightning 2 and Zap. Lightning 2 would do work in an Ice Cave dive. Zap would do some work in an Ice Cave dive. With the free exit, I don't think an early ice is off the table, but it's like right on the edge.
Just waiting for the cat to push it off.
Pretty much. Like, it's an easy BAP distance to just kind of send it the rest of the way to the floor. Look at the weapon shop. Ooh, silver plus 3 sword. Let's go.
He was debating it.
I like the idea of not spending all our money on the silver sword right now, but I think I would have re-investigated that decision after Topher boxes.
Right, because you don't know what you can find. 9 plus 4 and some pocket change.
Yep.
Quite a bit at that. Alright, let's see how Garland is doing today. Now, they're not running anything fancy on their flag set today, are they, other than the 4 forced?
They are not. It's just 4 forced, and the rest of it is bog standard Pod's flag set. Okay. For those just joining us who haven't seen it, we're only after 2 orbs, and any 2 orbs of the runners choice. We got a free canoe, we got a free bridge from King and Princess, we got Adamant and Key. Let's hope our runners remember to check Canaria on the way out. That's always a pitfall for me. Oh yeah, Phoenix is doing it.
It's interesting to see the key that early, I will say that much.
Ravioli, meanwhile, taking what is arguably the best encounter in TOF, if there is such a thing, for some easy levels. Gets to level 4 before we even touch Garland. That's not bad. Oh.
Ribbon and Cube.
That's a pretty good armory.
Yeah. Where do you go from here? Do you go for the easy Provoker or do you go to Dwarves? Because he looks like he's going to Dwarves. My head, I'm screaming no.
I like the going left play if we have 2 key items that can support it, or we have absolutely everything we need to take care of Marsh. And we do technically have what we need for Marsh. We've got an exit, and we've got something resembling offensive magic.
Shield over there, and Ravioli going now to get his chime and ribbon.
I still would have gone for the floater, or I would have gone for Provoca, and I would be down a floater, so don't listen to me, kids.
I'm guessing that's changing his entire routing right now. Although it is interesting, I'm surprised he didn't swing down, because we have the canal, don't we?
So we can cross that land bridge that's down there. In terms of what's faster to the floater desert, I believe south is faster than east, but it's not... It's a little bit faster, but it's not like so much time difference that like it's major. But it's I don't know, maybe 20 tiles faster.
I was thinking maybe his thought process is I can hit Provoca, I can hit Crescent, and then I can go pick up my floater because it's all right there in a straight line. But that's the only reason I can think that he went this route.
We might want more river encounters. We would get more river encounters this way. So just kind of pad our levels before we go wherever our next destination is. Level 2, we got that wall we can't learn. We got Harm 3, that's fine.
Well, you never know. He can use the wall in the night when he eventually promotes.
Ravioli also went left, also went to Dwarves, also getting the floater.
And making his way... Yeah. See if he finds anything good down there, because I don't think Phoenix checked down there.
Got $4 grand, another 1,000. Little cash, less cash. The cash is going down over time.
I think you can only shake the seat cushions and the dwarves so long before all the coins fall out.
So all we really got out of that was an okay pile of like 10 to 20 grand in gold and also a silver axe. Meanwhile, Phoenix takes out Bicky, gets the canal. That's not what I would want to see there.
No. And with house prices that much, my lord.
Oof. But we got the rod for sale. I missed whether we picked it up.
Did not see. But it is possible it might be a little more than he can afford right now. So... let's see where we're heading next.
Phoenix almost assuredly just making a beeline for the floater desert, although possibly also for Crescent. Ravioli, headed the south route, is in Elfland with a lot of cash, can't afford the magic that's here.
And checks the secret show. The secret boxes in the back.
Just in case we don't have enough cash, this should hopefully get it to us. Flame armor is pretty good for that fighter.
Oh, and Phoenix completely bypassed Crescent and picks up his floater. In the air. 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
Whew, that's fast.
Right? See if there's anything good in here for level 3 magic. We got Fire 3, Ice 2, Blind and Rub. Not horrible, but... White magic, Heal 2, Cure 3, Cure and Heal.
Meanwhile, over in level 6, Fade was spotted in the level 6 shop.
Bit high up there, but he does have a tail, so promotion is an option.
So level 4, we got Exit and Life.
Black magic, we have Dark Hold, Fire 2, and Light 1.
So despite having 2 black mages, black magic is not great. We've got Fire 3, and we've got Lightning 2, and we've got Fire 2. It's... I also noticed that on the same level at level 2, we had Cake Bane and Quadex, which are all the rest of the non-brack insta-kills that we want. I mean, is it workable? Yes. Would I want it? No.
It will be interesting. I mean, at what point in this flag set do you just say, okay, I'm done opening chests? I mean, they've already pulled some decent gear, but not anything nearly enough of what they need. But with magic the way it is, do you start focusing on your melee?
I think there's 2 competing ideas at work. The first idea is 5 seconds in I open a ribbon. What am I going to find 10 seconds, 20 seconds in? Like what? Like, is it going to keep paying out, or did I just get the jackpot like right out of the gate? The second idea is I don't have a weapon, and there is a chance that the Vorpal rolled down, and I don't recall seeing Temper anywhere, so let me just double check our magic real quick. Yeah, I don't recall seeing Temper anywhere, so we are in trouble in terms of boosting melee, especially if that Vorpal rolls down. So I'm opening boxes for a weapon right now.
Yeah. I agree with that wholeheartedly, because, I mean, Ice is going to be really difficult with the magic they have now, but they do have a lot more options open. I mean, they pretty much have the whole world there. They may get lucky and not even have to go to Ice unless they really, really want to. Which... But it will be interesting to see. We got Phoenix right now going to turn in the herb. Let's see, what do we get from this? And we get a bottle.
Okay. Ravioli going back to do the Provoca check, now with Airship. Gonna be real disappointed to see that canal, because that means that Marsh or Ice are still on the table.
But did we see if he picked up his rod or not? Or maybe that's what he was doing, was trying to get the last little bit of money he needed to buy it. Yep.
So Ravioli definitely has rod.
Right. At this price point, I'm pretty sure Phoenix would have grabbed the rod thing. Because he had 9,000 when he was there.
I'll see if I can spot it from his menu the next time he opens it.
Okay. Ravioli looking at the level 2 magic and going, oh. And we got Phoenix doing a marsh dive. See how this is gonna go. So far, nothing looks too horribly scary.
Our biggest problem is just getting away from fights.
Yeah, no thief makes it difficult.
40 grand in a box, that's pretty good if we're gonna attempt to buy a level 5 magic shortly.
Pretty sure at that point you can just buy all the magic. Ooh, and Ravioli is making a volcano play.
So the early volcano play, we're here for 2 reasons. Number 1, we want to loot the armory. Hopefully there is something resembling a weapon in there. Vein Sword is neat, doesn't really count as what I'm hoping for a weapon here. We're also looking for a tile to grind melee on. Mummies is going to be okay for early levels, but it's not where we want to hang our hat. Meanwhile,
Phoenix.
Phoenix finds. Oh.
The seafood platter? Yeah.
Ooh. And ship in marsh means that ice has got something.
Now, in this situation, do you stay to keep opening chests, or do you just nope out?
I get this one that's like right next to the incentive. Oh yeah, we do have a key.
Oh,
And
true.
this down here is one of the better trap boxes. I believe also the one in Marsh Locked question? Like the Marsh Locked incentive one might be.
Okay.
I think. Don't quote me on that one, but I know this one is.
I can never remember which ones they are. That's why I always choose the marked ones.
Oh, and Phoenix gets bullied by a giant. The double blizzard takes his party out. And we know that it was a ship down there, and we're not that interested in 40 grand, so away we go.
Alright, so let's see what we have for level 7. Nuke and Warp. Not what you want to see. And Lamp and Harm. You can see that there. That's fine.
Level 8. Okay.
Stun and Sleep. And Arab, Mute, and something else.
Ooh, Ravioli getting the bad news that giant.
He does have the run.
Okay.
Yeah. So that means they have two orbs currently available for them to complete. And this is something I've asked in every race that I've commentated so far.
Mm-hmm.
I have noticed most people will take Volcano. It is a nice, simple, easy one to do.
Yep.
On occasion, I have seen people take Earth at a lower level to get them up a little bit high enough that they can do Volcano and get their grind health scroll.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also noticed I have seen people do Water or Air due to the fact that they can get better levels grinding, just walking to where they need to go.
Mm-hmm.
What is your thoughts on the play here? Is it worth going to Earth and Fire, getting them done, and then just finding a grinding spot? Or is it worth seeing, okay, maybe I might have the stuff to go somewhere else?
So, I've needed to change my strategy recently due to some bad practices. I'm kind of really warming up to the idea of checking the stuff in Volcano, specifically the tiles in Volcano. Regardless of whether I have the rod or not, I would probably do a first floor check of Earth. There's 3 tiles there, all safe to grind on that I could probably find. I don't really actually want to take shots at a Fiend unless I'm certain I can take it down, and that might happen while I'm checking the tiles in Volcano. It's unlikely to happen, but it might happen.
Right. Phoenix getting his Oxyl and checking Waterfall. But go on,
Chat.
I didn't
Chat. Fizzle and Volcano, look. I've tried to make the walking grind work, and it's just too slow. It's just too slow here. So
look, I will agree to that for most of the time, but I did my grinding last night walking in and out of Topher because I thought that was the safest spot to do it.
What's next? Fizzle taking a white mage? Like, I'm not gonna take one. But in this flag set, if one is forced upon me, I am not jettisoning it immediately.
Even for a black belt?
Oh no, if I have the option, like, yeah, sure, give me the black belt, but like, if I don't find anything good, then it might actually be upright for most of the seed. That's the thing about this pod flag set, is that you really have to make the most of what you're given, and sometimes that means not banning the white mage immediately.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have not seen many people danning a party member and going 3-man in this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would give them more experience and let them grind a little faster, but most of the time, there's at least 2 people up and grinding.
So level 5, we got Life 2, Cure 4, Moment of Truth. There's
Temper
our
and
fast
fast.
temper.
Level 5. Alright.
The temper is promotion locked, but we got nice, easy early tail, so...
Well, my thought process on these is the easier it is in the beginning, the harder it is at the end. And that makes me wonder exactly how bad their Topher dive is going to be. How much preparation they're going to want to get in.
Right.
Phoenix going to go check out Earth.
Yeah, Phoenix arriving as Ravioli leaves. Both of them, I believe, are just going to be here to check the tiles. Mage tile is... like, I would take it if I was standing in front of it and under level 10.
That's oddly specific.
I have to be that specific if I want to take that fight.
Alright, and I did not see what he just reset Adams.
I didn't either.
Oh, bulls.
No, we're one tile from the hallway.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, 1 to 2 Gur Sharks.
Look, those have been my go-to for every black belt seed I have done, so... And not because I can't find something better, but because I can't survive on anything better.
So, the Undead with Birds tile is, I think, underappreciated in terms of getting early levels. But we ran away from it and we're headed elsewhere. Phoenix parked at Onrak. I can only assume this is a waterfall dive. Ravioli headed to go promote.
Didn't he do a waterfall dive earlier, or did he get bounced out?
I don't recall. I think
I remember.
Ravioli.
No, I remember Phoenix landing and being up here, but he might have been bounced out because I didn't see him get to the end.
Oh, our tracker life reboot correcting me. Yeah, he reset out of a fight in Waterfall, and he just reset out of the Frostgate or Red Kareem fight.
Maybe not ready yet to put up that much of a struggle?
Maybe.
Ravioli getting his promotion in and finding a bunch of decent stuff, but nothing game-changing.
Phoenix is still all in on finding a tile, so here we are in Ice Cave. Ravioli parking to go to Ordeals. Are we going to make...
Nope, he's going for a steak hunt.
We are.
Mamba steak. Nope.
That's not what we want. That was a long run off the power cycle, too.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long, long run.
Looks like the Phoenix is making his way through the ice caves right now. Be interesting to see what he finds down here. Now, I don't know if he... No, I don't think he got warped. That was level 7, so...
No, we don't have warp charges. We bypassed the top right tile.
That is not the eye you want to fall on.
Wrong eye, wrong eye!
Send it back, send it back!
And we don't have life 2 charges either, so... We reset because we're definitely looking for a tile to grind that fighter on.
Yep. But it is interesting to see Ravioli over here working on completing ordeals. How many times will he go back to the beginning? So, question for you. What is the worst room that you want to see at the end of that maze? And in the 4-room what is your favorite pillar?
The worst room to see at the end of the maze is the 4-pillar room.
Agreed. Everybody agrees on that so far, so...
Yeah. What was the second question?
What of those 4 pillars is your favorite pillar? Because everybody has their one go-to that is their lucky pillar. It normally works.
The one that leads to the stairs.
And out of those 4, which one is it? So, mine's the second one. Like, I will always go for that one, even if I haven't tried the upper one, because it's like, my brain's like, maybe. And it usually doesn't work, but let's see if it works this time.
I'm just too mechanical about it. I do the pillar maze in the order that I do the pillar maze in. so I can reduce the amount that I have to think about it.
See, like, I actually enjoy the pillar maze until I get frustrated because I can't remember which one I went. Oh, and he finds the eye tile down there in ice.
We find the eye tile, but it's not safe.
No.
But do we care about safety, or do we care about making up time?
Well, it also depends on how squishy this eye is, because it seems like it's taking its hits very well.
It's got a script, but we've got a ribbon, so I'm less concerned about it unless I start seeing insta-kills come out. Yeah, we're just gonna park here.
After we get our pocket change.
Phoenix says, 22 minutes in, I just hit level 10. No. We gotta fix this. We gotta fix this right now.
Ravioli's making his way back to his airship. And he finds steak, but not the good steak.
No, but it'll do.
And Phoenix leaves.
Over 200 health. Over 300 health. Right around 350 health. That's not bad.
I'm curious on what Phoenix is doing.
Yeah, well, Phoenix found one of those stupid not the tile encounters, finds Frosties that also cast sleep.
Okay. Easily killing off his party by running on the ice.
Yeah, eyes are generally not good for taking down the rest of the party, so this is fine.
There's pro rings +2. Those are not bad for ravioli.
Comment in chat, if that phantom eats us after the grind, this is going to be a sad day. Oh yeah, we gotta get that key item.
And get out.
So, depends on how many heal pots we got. Interesting. Phoenix is burning off steps, I believe, to get an encounter as close to the tile as possible to try and space out wherever the next encounter is.
Interesting.
But then ran onto the tile anyway. Oh yeah, it's toxic! So I no longer like this grind, even with the ribbon.
Yeah, that is going to be a bit rough. Did it cast Tier 3 too?
Yeah, Tier 3 is perfectly whatever, like, it's a free turn, basically. Oh, are we all in? I feel like we're gonna be all in. Yeah, we're all in.
Yep. Ravioli getting the second ribbon. Finally getting the incentive ribbon, and that might pay off for him. 'Cause I don't know if Phoenix turned in that second ribbon, or to get a second ribbon yet.
I don't recall him going back to turn in TNT.
Right.
Both Tracker says both players have 2 ribbons. All right.
Yeah. That's why we have a tracker.
Thank your life, Reboot. Oh, this grind makes me so nervous.
The ordeals is incentive. Okay, cool.
Yes, Ordeals had the loot.
And I don't know if Phoenix will think about that for a while until he starts to go clear everything out. Because I didn't even have to go to ordeals last night when I did mine. So
Phoenix has got 2 major problems in front of him. Problem number 1, we have to survive this grind. Problem number 2, we have to either survive the Phantom on the way out, or we just declare the ice incentive null and void. Question chat, where's the Phantom? It's the drop-down tile.
But he does have exit though, doesn't he?
He does have exit, but I don't believe he has it on the night, and that might be why we're doing a 2-person grind right now.
Well, he's. Oh, right, that's right. The white mage can't learn exit, can she?
White mage gets free exit. It's wall they can't learn.
Free exit, yeah. So he's got a white mage up still, so maybe that's his whole reason for keeping him.
An interesting play, but
I mean, get your grind in, hop out, grab the item, and exit out. Maybe.
so it does add safety. Like, it adds the safety of no longer having to worry about the phantom tile, but it's going to double the length of our grind. And
Yes.
chat's saying that white mage has 0 exit charges. Now, was that the level 4 exit or the level 8 exit?
I think it was the level 4 was 0, but I think the level 8 comes with 2 automatically, doesn't it?
Right, you start with 2, but I don't know if we currently have 2 or we used to have 2.
Now, given the way he laid out his party, would it have been better for him to put his fighter at the top? Because of the hit percentages?
So, I would have done that. I wonder if this is concern about the armor situation that we might have going on. I'm not entirely sure what armor we have, so splitting up the physical hits between the two characters more evenly will keep the fighter more safe.
Okay. Matt in chat saying he still has his level 8 ones. And then he changes where his fighter is.
And it looks like we're bailing. Did we run out of heals, or did we hit our target level? Mid-20s, I guess that's our target level.
Well, the wizards are running away from him, so...
Meanwhile, Ravioli in Earth Cave, going for the deep dive. It's a
Ooh,
flame
beautiful fire.
resword. Like, that'll
Yeah.
do now.
Like he's making his way up to see Lich right now. Not sure why I said Kraken. Or no, he's seeing the vampire right now.
Yeah.
I said Lich. My brain is not working today.
I mean, technically, the vampire is the Kraken of the Earth Cave.
The trap tile. Ooh, and chimes. Okay. So now he has access to air, earth, and fire. And well, he's got access to all 4 of the orbs now.
So with that, I believe if we're Phoenix, we really want to find that loot, and I believe we've deduced it down to either waterfall or ordeals. And
Waterfall, ordeals, Titan, and one more. I cannot think of it. Oh, Lefane.
Sure. I'm not going to count the fetches because we got to find something else to get to those. In terms of like going somewhere to find a thing, we're looking at ordeals or waterfall, and waterfall has bounced us out twice.
But he did get his grind in, so that might help him. He may be going through a volcano just to go ahead and get an orb lit.
Yep. We're already next to it. This is probably the closest we're ever going to get to it. Like, sure, let's just do volcano right now.
Do you think he's going to be as sad when he opens all of his chests in Volcano 2?
Probably.
I don't think we found anything good in here last time when Ravioli checked.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing anything good.
And he's going to hit my dreaded trap tile. Nope, he moved. Like, I always know that trap tile is right there, but I still managed to find it.
So Ravioli also digging for tiles. At least I thought digging for tiles. We just skipped that one. We get a free silver bracelet. We also found a katana -1. So
still better than the Vorpal.
Oh, Phoenix gets a nice +3. There was a nice +3 in there. Okay, that
Okay.
with 2 black mages and level 5 fast temper, I think we can make that work.
It's possible. I mean, they do still have a couple more chests that they can check on their way down. Ravioli hasn't gone for his second orb yet, so depending on where he chooses, he may find it too. But it will be interesting to see what Phoenix chooses as his second orb. Because at this point, he's already got his grind in. Does he just go for Earth because it could be quicker? Or does he go for Sea or Sky? Because, I mean, Sea's not a bad run, and it's a lot shorter than, Earth is.
Right. That's kind of what I'm looking at is if we think it's in Waterfall, then we'll do Waterfall and we'll do Sea while we're there because just go moding left side is faster than Earth.
Mm-hmm.
If we think it's Ordeals, then we'll probably do Earth because it's one of the easier ones and we did already do our grind, so we don't have to worry about stuff in here. Ooh, and Ravioli. It's Slime Tile.
Yes.
With a mage stick.
The other thing I like to ask about is chest density.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to Earth, water or Sea and Sky have a lot more chests in them.
True.
Do you prioritize that? I mean, in a situation where we know melee is our only option, do you go,
I do
okay,
not.
maybe we need more chests? No?
Nope. It is extremely rare in one of these seeds where I'm doing a dungeon for the boxes that are in it, right? I'm usually doing it for the experience that's in it.
Alright.
Although having said that, Ravioli just picked up a defense +5 out of the box next to the slimes.
And he is grinding on the slimes because he's like, you know what? Why not?
Normally this is a never grind tile, but we've got a mage stick in hand. They're doing nothing. They rolled super low. Heck yeah, here's our grind. Let's go. Meanwhile, Phoenix taking on Carry, landed the Confuse, hit for around 500. We're flipping to Quad X strats and waiting. Swinging with that Ice Sword, 8 hits, 372. Quad X. This has got to work. Yep, race terminated.
Looks like there was a black mage behind Carry, just in case they want a third one.
I've not checked in on Ravioli in a while. Where are we at on levels?
Don't know. I think he's up there fairly high. I mean, his hit points are higher than Phoenix's in some aspects.
They have sleep touch. No. Ravioli. No, they can't sleep touch you if they're dead. Do the wizardy sticky thing.
You can't sleep touch you if they're dead.
There you go.
Like your tactic there, They can't kill you if you kill them first.
Yeah. Speed and power. 28, that's not bad. I mean, yeah, we gotta fire hose heal pots real quick, but this grind is going way faster than Phoenix's did.
Well, this is his second grind spot. I do not remember what he was grinding on earlier.
Looks like he took an attempt at Cur Sharks. Thank you, Life.
Oh, that's right. And it looks like Phoenix is making his way into Ordeals now, which means he will find his loot.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will have to decide if he really wants that Vorpal or not.
Given the nightmarish fetch chain that we'd have to go through to get it, I would be happy with a defense +5. Yeah, our tracker points out that waterfall is some sort of chain involving the crystal, the slab, the ruby, and the crown, that all that ends with the vorpal. So not doing that is a real good thing.
I agree entirely. Is that a black belt?
That is a thief.
Oh, that is a
And
thief. Okay.
And we're passing on it.
He thought about it. He like inched by, kind of eyed him a little bit. Was like, well, maybe. He does have that katana.
There's a katana -1.
Still better than a Vorpal +4. Not by much, but just slightly.
I'd rather have the Vorpal and the knight swinging it.
Alright, it looks like Ravioli is going to make his way over to Anrak.
Fascinating. What are we here for? Is there some magic that we're missing? Is this the play for Nuke?
Could be. Oh, he's bringing all of his party members back alive. He was lonely as Rock, the fighter. Maybe he's checking the magic, yep.
Yeah. What do we got?
Sleep and
Oh, no,
confused?
Nuke was in, that's right, Nuke was in Gaia. What do we got over in White Magic?
Yes.
Oh,
He's in Harem. Not
went straight for the
anything good.
runes.
Oop.
Fascinating.
Are we actually going into one Seasham?
Yeah. So the play is like, would I come here? No. If I came here, like Oxio in hand, I'm doing Sea Shrine. I'm getting my second orb here.
Okay. I'm pretty sure he's got plenty of brag charges. And he's got a strong enough party that he can walk through here fairly quickly.
Oh, we've got a monstrous melee fighter as well.
Yes. Those waters definitely going to help boost the rest of the party up there to get them more spell charges.
Maybe that is what the play is that this was the highest level dungeon with a town sticking out the side of it. So we needed to res our party members, and we need to get levels on our black mages so we have a little more level 5 charges. I think that's the play here. Although, I'm curious where that defense sword went, because I can swear it was Ravioli that found it.
Yeah, he's got it, but he's got an ice +3 or flame +3.
He just flipped over to the ice +3, like on the first floor. Ooh, Phoenix! First floor Mirage checks, finds the power gauntlet.
Ooh. That is definitely going to be very helpful to him. But it is interesting to see both of our runners take deviating paths for the second orb. I don't actually know which one's quicker. I feel like C would be quicker to walk through than Sky.
Yes. Definitely faster. If we want levels, I don't know that it's necessarily better, but if we want levels, like, third floor Topher is right over there, and we've had access to it for like 10 minutes, so... Well, maybe not access, but like, we could have just done Earth and Volcano and then just done our walking grind in third floor Topher.
Did he reset out of there, or did he walk?
No, I believe that was a walkout.
Okay. No, you gotta put the defense 5 sword on. You were close, but then he went somewhere else. Make a note of this.
Really having heck of a time about the Frost Wolves of Fire 2. We lost our white mage, and I do not believe that knight has life access. Let me just review real quick. Nope.
No, they had access to something else. What was it?
Heal
Wall.
3 and Wall. And Invis
Right.
2.
Which I feel like the wall will probably be something worth having for these bosses, because
Mm-hmm.
if I'm not mistaken, they're rolled, what, 80% to 180%?
Mm-hmm.
So... Criteria. Pocket money. More pocket money. All pocket money. Just in my head, all I do is see them, like, shuffling through someone's sofa. Like, hey, it's Tiamat sofa. We gotta check this one out, too.
Yeah. Make sure you get under the cushions, and then you get behind the cushions, and then you just kind of fish around underneath, like, the couch itself, see if there's anything that actually fell all the way through.
Well, then you gotta, like, cut a little itty-bitty hole in the mat underneath it, and then try and knock everything that fell through over to it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't let any of it get away. Ravioli playing with lobsters.
Oh.
Phoenix, looks like you just cycled up to level 27.
The double lightning 2, and only one thing survives. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
Ravioli's gonna make it to their fiend first, guarding a fighter. So this was a no black belt seed.
Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't. No, we did see behind Earth and.
We got there. We did the comparison. We're defense +5 now, boys. Let's go.
Still gonna ask you about that. It's on the list.
Alright, we got Fast and Temper going off. We're doing defense strats just in case. Kraken winds up and deletes the bottom Black Mage, but not before it gets the Temper cast off. Are we going for Brack strats? We sure are. Test swing, 9 hits, 506. Swing or Brack, either way, this fight's going to be over quickly. Kraken detonates the other Black Mage. Finally finds a skill list, but we've got a ribbon, and it's too late. 8 hits, 478, down goes Kraken.
Mm-hmm. That was a fairly quick fight there, too. But he doesn't stop to go resurrect everybody?
Nah, we ain't got time for that. We gotta go.
So at this point, do you think you're strong enough to go through Topher, or do you still try and find something to grind a little bit more on?
Given that we have flown away from anything that could solve the problem, I feel like this is now our destiny. We're definitely we're just getting the party back up. We're going into level 2 white mage. All right, for the wall. Yeah, we need to get the rest of the party back up, and then we're just headed into Topher.
Thinking the same thing, and we are crossing the bridge with Phoenix. Will we see a war match here? Kind of hoping.
Phoenix pulling Tia, going for power, fast, temper,
and exit.
So the Invis 2 goes off, the power bomb goes off, the temper goes off. Incoming melee under 100 damage to that knight doesn't seem like much of a threat. Yet more tempering is going to go off. Are we going to go for more Invis 2? No, we're flipping the fade strats and the swing. 8 hits, 387. Not spectacular. Incoming ink does ink things. Fade goes out for 137. And we finish our buffing. Are we flipping to offense? We are. A Bane, a Quad X, and a Fade. The Fade goes out first. Good turn order. 80 damage. Bad damage roll. Bane. Nah. Swing. 8 hits, 636. Down goes Tia 1. And that's 2 orbs for Phoenix. And worth noting, our runners, no two orbs have overlapped. We've got Phoenix with fire and air, and we've got Ravioli with earth and water.
They're playing two different games here. And I am curious on why Ravioli is going... Okay, he's checking trap tiles, but at this point, does he need to?
I guess he's not happy with his levels and wants to kind of polish them off on the 1-2 Kershark tile.
I wouldn't fault him, but I probably would have tried at least one dive of Topher just to check. Because he does have most of the stuff he needs for it. He's got his temper and his fast casters. And a decent weapon. Maybe not. I don't know if he has decent armor yet.
So, there's a couple thought processes that might lead into how we're feeling right now. The first one is, mid to high 20s has traditionally failed me, so I'm just going to grind until I hit the next weapon break point. Phoenix might be feeling the same way as we're headed to Northwest Castle for a tile check.
There's nothing necessarily wrong with that mindset, but we watched a group 3 nights ago run through, think they were ready, dive at Topher in the mid-25s, and just run into a wall over and over and over again, and neither one seemed like they were willing to go do a grind. Now, I know there's such thing as over-preparedness, but, like, where's your middle ground? Like, do you go run it once or twice, say, okay, I tried, I made it Tiamat? Because, I mean, if you get the Kraken and you get obliterated, that clearly means you need more grinding, but...
Well, we're about to find out, as Phoenix is our first runner on stream to very nearly enter the Temple of Fiends Revisited. We talked to the orb. Oh, hey, look, it's a blue dragon. I don't recommend grinding on those, but they're there if we want them. Oop, we wanted the free pro ring. Greed got the best of us, so we're going to enter the encounter again. There's our pro ring.
Maybe he wanted to do another little grind. Just a little one.
Ravioli, done with their grind, almost assuredly headed back to Canaria to reinflate the party. Meanwhile, Phoenix gets a Thor hammer and a silver hammer. Not what we were looking for.
Now, in this kind of flag set, do you check the 2 random chests halfway down Topher?
Depend on first dive, no. Second dive depends on what I'm missing.
Like, I want them to be my lucky chest, but there's never anything in there that I actually need. It's always like a pure, and I'm like, nobody's inflicting me with poison right now.
So Phoenix enters at 15 minutes and change for realsies. Ravioli gonna be hot on their heels. Doing a little last minute gear jiggling. Make sure everything's nice and good and where we want it.
Bet you he is wishing you found that power gauntlet. Ravioli entering into Topher.
So
after talking to all the bats.
Our hint bats tell us that Tia has nuke.
And crack.
I wish I was better at glancing details off of those, but somebody forgets to talk to them a lot.
Look, I'm still trying to figure out how to read the damage. We got cloth plus 3 and a rune sword. Not horrible.
Ooh. Phoenix exits houses and goes back in.
Temporary dive just to, you know, get some information, or wanted to keep the rune sword?
I wonder if we took a good fight somewhere, or we took some kind of disaster somewhere. Ravioli also checking the bad boxes that never have anything in them except sometimes, and headed downstairs. So right now, Ravioli is ahead in levels, is ahead in the dive, but Phoenix has got that power gauntlet. Oh, comment in chat. Probably regretted wasting nukes on the Gasties. Yeah, I believe it.
Now, it will be interesting to see if that power bomb can help him get back up there, but it will be interesting also to see how these second fiends come about. Like, will they roll up? Will they roll down? Because, I mean, will speed bump not be a speed bump?
We'll find out just as soon as we get past Vampire 2. Sorry, that's unfair to the Vampire. That thing can actually deal damage. Oh, Ravioli going for style points with Brack.
It's for 402?
We've done about 500 damage to Lich 2 so far, and it's still stubbornly there, but a Fire 3 for 88 takes it down.
Okay, so it looked like it rolled too high this time. Looks like we got some sandwiches on the screen.
Ooh, our tracker making a note. Ravioli's fighter might not have a ribbon equipped.
No, he does.
Might have it in his possession, but it might not be equipped.
I'm pretty sure I saw him equip it before he came in, unless he did something else. Because he was looking at it, and then he went back. But I can't say for sure.
We'll find out as Ravioli takes on the first actual Fiend 2 fight of Topher.
Carry 2.
We're going with Fast, Invis 2, and Temper. We've only got 4 charges out of level 5. And we're already starting to use some of them here. Fast goes off. Let's do a swing. 12 hits, 692. Carry's still there. Incoming melee, 7 hits, 342, takes us to a little over half health. What are we going to do about that? We're on quad X strats for the first mage, quad X strats for the second mage, but a melee swing, 12 hits, 912, down goes Carry. We made it through, but we paid a very high price for it in the form of very precious level 5 charges.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would have probably used that second temper after that first hit.
Phoenix on to the Carry 2 fight as well, also going for fast and temper charges. Incoming melee for 331 takes the fighter down to 237. Epic slap out of the white mage, 1 hit, 1 damage, and the power bomb goes off. Can we single turn this Carry? Lock is gonna go off. Sword swing, 8 hits, 595. Carry still there. Carry deletes one of the black mages. We get the Cure 4 off on the knight. That's fine. We still have our way through this fight. Looks like we're flipping to nuke strats. And an Invis 2. Phoenix is going to make it through the Carry fight as Ravioli pulls up to Kraken 2. Take it away.
Alright, it looks like he is debating what to do. Ruse, Temper. Alright, so he's using the defense +5 and putting a Temper on himself. Getting Ruse out there on the white mage, Fast out there on the fighter. With 6 hits and not see the level, or the damage. We have a second caster Fast, I believe I just saw. Alright, swing 691 on Kraken. Okay. Zap. Ooh, and the white mage still goes down. That is definitely going to hurt a little bit. And Kraken's down with a second hit for 5 hits for 610. Now here's the thing. Do you risk it? I mean, you have 2
You gotta.
Fast and Tempers casters.
You got 2 black casters up, you gotta go for it.
Now, do you leave them in that same party orientation, or do you move them both down to the bottom row?
No, you move them both down to the bottom row.
Yeah, see, he does have the ribbon equipped. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say I saw him move it up there, and then he like paused for a moment. Then I thought I saw him go re-equip it. And he is in on.
Ravioli.
Nope. Go ahead.
Ravioli on Tia 2 as Phoenix is on Kraken 2. A zap comes out from Kraken 2. We didn't see that. It took out both of the black mages. A nuke comes out immediately out of the gate from Tia 2. Takes down one of the black mages, one at a single health. 10 hits, 713. The Lightning 2 goes out. Ordinarily a worthless spell, but it takes out a black mage at 1 health. We're down to just Ravioli versus the Temple of Fiends Revisited. 8 hits, 383. Ravioli makes it through, but at the highest cost.
And at the same time, Phoenix looks like he has just made it through Kraken 2. And I am curious to see if he will survive a bit fairer than Ravioli did going through that TF fight.
Alright, let's get our checklist. We got our defense, we got our bonk, we got to flip down to the third slot, and we gotta hope. We gotta hope and
He
hope
doesn't
and
have
hope.
bonk. Yeah, he's got
Great.
defense sword. He doesn't have bonk. He's got Bane though.
Oh. Well, we got a defense +5 and we got a defense +5. Incoming melee. Ooh, we missed the first shot. Inferno does 55. We're gonna settle on just the 2 evasion stacks because we need to get melee started. 4 hits 49. Not good. 5 hits 371. There we go. Thunder for 73. 4 hits 156. There's a nuke. Almost 400 damage. What are we going to do about that? We're going to cast Heal 3. It's going to do a lot more health restoration than Heal Pots would, but we've only got 4 charges of it. Second Heal 3 goes off. It's going to get us over 400 health.
Now, would it be worth putting a wall up at this point?
No, because we've already got the ribbon, although I would have put up a 3rd stack of Ruse so that we can avoid getting meleeed. Incoming Bane, ineffective. Here comes that next stack. A slow 2. Chaos has slow 2, but it misses. Incoming Nuclear rolls under 100. Our last heal 3 is going to take us to just over 400 health. We're back to offense. Swing, 5 hits 126. Need more. Swing, 4 hits 107. Not a crit loop. Ooh, and Chaos with the Cure 4. I'm feeling the reset button.
Oh, no. That was 5 for 371. 5 for 220.
We can try it.
At this point, it's do or die anyway, so...
This is whole day until reset. Let's go. 5 hits 221. We're still making that. As Phoenix arrives with the full party. 2 hits 29. That's the wrong direction. 4 hits 233. Okay. Phoenix going with Bonk and Fast and Invis 2 and Temper.
Phoenix going with a very weird party alignment. I probably would move my fighter down to the bottom for this, but hey.
Phoenix is going with all offense in mind. As Ravioli is still just hanging on. 4 hits 311. We're still going for it.
5 hits 455.
It's not an RNG loop, but Chaos was going for nothing but melee. A nuke goes out, but under 300. 5 hits 291.
Ravioli has gotten Chaos. Down goes Chaos. GG's in the chat, everybody, for Ravioli. As
Official
we look
time,
over,
1 hour 31 seconds.
we look over at Phoenix, who's currently at all offense. Fade going off, Infernal hitting both parties. Waiting for 608 with an nuke on both sides, but both seem to be doing all right. Fade hitting. Cure 4 on the fighters. Fighters swinging for 7, and GG for Phoenix as Chaos goes down there also.
Time for Phoenix, 1 hour, 1 minute, 5 seconds. That is a difference of 34 seconds.
That is a close race there, right there. Right.
And we're joined in the booth by Ravioli. How's it going, man?
Oh, it's going great. Wow.
Ravioli, I gotta ask. You had the defense +5 sword forever, and you didn't equip it till near the end. Why didn't you equip the defense +5 sword earlier?
You know, I'm still new to this racing thing. It's just I really got to learn how to slow down. But you can't, and still race, slow down and race, right? It's a paradox. But I switched to Flame Sword for Lich, I think, and then back to Ice, and then I knew it was there in the back of my mind as a ruse cast, but then I don't know why I just didn't keep it on after that, for some reason. But rookie mistakes, I still make them.
Hey, either way, you ran one hell of a race. I will say that much. Your whole day in praise strat at the end is probably what got you the win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. I saw that, and I look at in these flags. I look at the clock, and it's just you got to go. I'm glad I took those extra levels. I think I was who was it? Kraken took me down to the solo fighter. I said, let's go get a few more levels just for safety. It's one dive or bust, and that was I said, oh no, Cure 4. And I said, just hold A, and that's all you can do.
Well, either way, that was a hell of a chaos fight. It was interesting watching those numbers go from like 5 hits, 300 damage to like 3 hits, 100 damage, and then to go back up. So,
and I would have reset out, but I was getting good swings with the defense, so I said let's just go with it. And then Phoenix finishes half a minute later. That was quite intense.
oh yeah, I think he was literally half a fight behind you. Like you entered in chaos when he was halfway through TS. So, and on that note, Phoenix, that was one hell of a race for you too. How are you feeling about this?
We got a note from Phoenix that unfortunately they have declined the interview today, so we just got Ravioli with us.
I thought I saw him enter in, so that was my mistake. Well, Ravioli, how do you feel about the race?
It's just such a. I'm so glad I joined this tournament this year. I was kind of on the fence and threw my hat into the ring last second there, and this is how you get better, and it's just a blast.
Now, I do have a question for you, and I've been asking this of everybody. What made you pick Sea Shrine over Volcano?
I wanted to check Waterfall for Vorpal, maybe.
Be glad you didn't go down that route. That was like a 5-item chain quest to get to Vorpal.
Yeah, and I wanted to check. I checked Oasis maybe for the vendor item. I don't, it's just such a blur, honestly. I think I was just kind of on that side of the map and from Earth, and I think I kind of just hedged my bets on the Sea Shrine.
Well, you made a good choice there. The only bad thing is we found the power bonk in Sky. I don't know if you were looking for that.
That's what I want. Yes, I was. I wanted to know. I caught the end on Twitch, of course. I was wondering where it was, and it was in Sky, huh?
Yep. First floor. Or first floor Mirage, I should say.
Oh.
All right, Fizzle.
Yeah. I was not gonna do Sky because I don't know if Phoenix saw the nuke on Vampire. I saw it in Earth, and I said, "There's no way I'm going to Sky, because if I run into a Vampire pack, they're gonna toast me." I was afraid of that in Topher too.
That's fair enough. They were hitting pretty hard when I saw them on Phoenix's screen. Fizzle, any questions for our runner?
No, I think we covered most all of it. Ravioli, I believe this takes you to 2-1, and you are on your way to brackets. How you feeling?
I'm still surprised. I was expecting 0-3, and pulling out 2-1 is quite a pleasant surprise, really. These are good racers, and it just feels good. It just feels good.
I definitely applaud you for making brackets, because so far most of the races I've seen have been very close. So, GG's, man. You were deserving.
Oh, thank you. GG's. Yeah, for sure.
And then the most important question out there is, did any of the cookies survive, Fizzle?
Yeah, like around half the plate.
Oh, okay, good. I'm on my way.
And speaking of on our way, for those looking for more FFR action, right now we've got over on the Final Fantasy Randomizer Twitch channel, we've got Pickles and Beer versus F. Coughlin. So go ahead and head over there and check it out. Forsaken, you want to take us away?
Thank you, everybody, for coming to Chaos's Winter Carnival, Final Fantasy Winter Tournament. Spring Tournament? One of our tournaments. If you are interested and want more, or wish to join us and partake, we have a Discord which will be in chat. I want to thank everybody for coming, both of our racers, Phoenix and Ravioli, our tracker, Live Reboot, and who is our restreamer right now? Is it Live also?
Speed Gaming.
Speed Gaming for everything. And you can tell how often I do this. All right, Fizzle, did I miss anything?
No, you got it. For everyone at the Final Fantasy Randomizer community, we will see you next time. Have a good day, everyone.
Goodbye.